la sicaria que vive por Bayamón. A mí ya no me cachas, yo no soy un Pokémon. Tengo a otra que se joda el camón. No quiero que me llores, no vengas con el dramón. No, que ya no estamos para los tiempos de la high. Hey. Hace rato que te dije bye. Gracias por el apoyo, baby, gracias por los likes. Yo estoy con 5 cubanos y 4 en Moscay. Me compro una Hayabusa y no te voy a dar una ride. En verdad prefiero contigo no me empango, no voy a manchar la Off-White. Si no te gusta, sorry, esa es la que hay. Porque antes yo te quería, pero ya no. Tú me gustabas, pero ya no. Yo estaba para ti, pero ya no.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Baltimore Orioles going up against the New York Mets. All right, just about ready for baseball. And on the hill, David Peterson. What do you got on him, Chris?
Boog, you don't always know what to expect with this guy on the mound. There are times he's really good, but that's not always the case. For me, I want to see how aggressive he's going to be out there. We'll see it right away if he's pitching with confidence. And if he is, he should be just fine.
The pitch.
First pitch. 7 o'clock.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. That one missed.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit. Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. He keeps his composure and they get the out. And first offering is fouled off. Peterson, 29 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Sliced hard but foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in Queens. And towing the slab in this one, Chris Bubich. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Got him. Larry Bullard rings him up. Here's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0-1.
And misses inside. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. That one just misses.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Luis Angel Acuna digs in now. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
2 outs. Got him. Strikes out the. Back here at Citi Field. New inning getting started. Here's Adley Rutschman. Yeah, that's fouled off.
All right, Boog. So I was scrolling through social media the other day, and a video of Adley popped up. It was a clip of him playing college football for Oregon State. How athletic is this guy? He tackled Stanford great Christian McCaffrey. Seriously, what can't Rutschman do on the field?
Here's Ryan Mountcastle. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And there's just no one there to knock it down.
Matt Vierling at the plate now. That's ball one. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Close one, doesn't get the call. 1 ball, 1 strike. Next offering misses down and away.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Fastball is outside. That one is absolutely belted, and that should be extra bases. 1 runs in, around third. Across is the runner from first, and they lead by 2.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And he moves up to third, now 2 away. So up next, Ramon Urias. Almost got him.
No strike.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. 2 outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. Liner, base hit. Mullins comes in to score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-zip.
Comes through with the RBI. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right.
He's under it. It's short. Puts the squeeze. Back here at Citi Field, home of the New York Mets. Singy, we saw this team playing in the NLCS a year ago.
And some people were surprised they went as far as they did, but they had a really talented roster. In the postseason, you just need one of those guys to get hot, and good things start to happen.
So, man aboard. Here's Brandon Nimmo. That one fouled off. Yeah, Pete Alonso was that guy last year. It felt like he was hitting a game-changing home run every night.
And the rest of his teammates just fed off that energy, Boog. Francisco Lindor was absolutely amazing. Mets fans will remember his grand slam against the Phillies for a very long time.
But with that said, the only way for the Mets to take a step forward this season is reaching the World Series. And that one fouled off. In the dirt, but kept close. Alonso leads off first with 1 away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Batting 7th, the right
Here's
fielder,
Starling Marte.
Starling Marte.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Mullins settles under it and makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. This 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Nimmo puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number 1. And Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. Pop foul out of play off to the right. 1 out, base is empty. Up the middle, and that one handled in the dirt. Nice pick. 2 down, bases empty. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Adley Rutschman. Now a check swing, but he held up. On the ground to third. Toss to Alonso. Rutschman retired. And that is that. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Luis Torrens. Bubic back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Mets definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
And the 0-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting ninth.
And now it's Jose Siri. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Swinging a foul straight back. Late on that fastball.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight. On to the 4th, and here's the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. And that one upstairs.
Love it here at Citi Field. You know, it replaced Old Shea Stadium back in 2009. And Chipper Jones was really sad to see it go. It's actually the 3rd home of the Mets since they started out at the Polo Grounds for 2 seasons before Shea was finished.
Up the middle. On the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Vierling. Swing and a chopper out to short. Lindor on to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, bases empty. And next for the Orioles, Cedric Mullins. Doubled in his first AB. Just missed.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. That's a laser base hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Nice job going the opposite way with it. Letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good.
Got him on the off-balance throw. Out. Back here in Queens, bottom of the 4th, and now it's Juan Soto. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Angel Acuna. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
The guy's going this good. He's retired 7 in a row. You got to step out of the box, fake bunt.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's going to bang against the wall. Now he'll turn for second. Oh, the throw is over his head. Doesn't get too far away, so no one moves up.
All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity. And at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
You know, Boog, every team has a hitters meeting pregame, but this lineup seems way too anxious, aggressive. You wonder what they talked about.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he cracks double digits with his 10th strikeout. Foul ball there. And that's downstairs and outside. Laureano makes the grab, and that ends the... Back here at Citi Field, now the third baseman, Ramon Urias. First pitch misses.
You know, these Orioles doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for two. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. That can be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Huascar Brazoban.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Siri pulls that one down. Runner tags at second. In there safely.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. And they add a pair. It's 5-zip. Here's Gary Sanchez. That missed by a lot. Ball one. In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process. And if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez... He is a guy that hits the ball hard. On the ground, right side. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number two. Two down, bases empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Adley Rutschman. And first offering is fouled off. Bases empty, two away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. And that one hammered. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning, and now it's Mark Vientos.
Well, these Mets, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Up the middle. Oh, nice play from his knees, the throw. And that's a great play for the out. Starling Marte up to hit. This to center field. And there's 2 away.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Torrens at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
In the air out towards right center. Mullins on his horse. And that's the 3rd out. And we're back. Top of the 6th inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Ryan Mountcastle.
Alaji.